So, Frank, this is working so well in today's marketplace. One of the things that we're doing right now is reaching out to our agent partners. Here's what you have to have. You got to have talking points. It's like, how many of you are listening, today, and it's like, man, there's all these buyers and even sellers that have been sitting on the fence. And you know what it is, Frank? There's so much negative news. You and I know this, man. It's like everybody's got an opinion, and it's like the Fed's dropping the Fed. First
Yeah.
off, here's what cracks me up. I did a big realtor presentation to the sixth largest brokerage in Texas. My
Okay.
sweet friend owns it, and she said, "Steve, come in, talk to all my agents." So, and dude, it resonates with all of it. It's so relevant because it's like, the Fed's dropping the interest rates. The administration is going to buy mortgage-backed securities. Rates are going to just plummet. And it creates all this uncertainty in buyers. They're
Right.
like,
What do I
what
do?
happened? Yeah, well,
Do I go
maybe
now? Do I
now's not
wait?
the
What do I
right
do?
time to
Yeah.
buy. Yeah, maybe I should wait.
Right.
Maybe, and so the agents that I'm working with, they have all of these buyers last year that, you know what they did? They've put things on hold. And so what I wanted to do is just share real quick, and you and I can talk about it, but these four, the number one mistake I see from buyers right now, and what I'm helping with agents is giving them what we call talking points. So every first of the year, I always try to find 4 or 5 talking points. And these talking points don't last forever, Frank, but they
Right.
probably will last the majority of the year. And so
Okay.
this year, here's really what it is. The number one mistake buyers are doing or having right now is they're simply trying to time the market
Right. Yeah.
instead of making a decision. And here are the 3 things. And I know everybody here, you'll hear your clients and you'll hear the agent's clients talking about it. And the problem is, how do you overcome it? But the number one thing, guess what it is, Frank?
What?
I'm waiting for insert in.
Whatever. Rates to drop.
Yeah, that's
Prices to
number one.
drop. Whatever. Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm waiting, and I feel like I'm in this how to overcome objections, deal. But it's like
Yeah.
I'm waiting. That's number one, the number one objection. I'm waiting for rates to come down. And you know what's fascinating? When you look all the way back, and so I've got these charts and things that I've put together for me personally, because I literally am doing a realtor presentation in front of a group of realtors every week for the next 90 days. And it's just about empowering our partners to be able to have real conversations to overcome feeling with data. So did you know if you look at the chart for home interest rates by decade, this is fascinating. Listen to this. So if I go in and I say, look at, and you can pull this up online, but it's mortgage rates by decade. The
Okay.
70s, the median rate was 8.8, the 80s, 12.8, the
Wow.
90s, 7.8, 2000, 6.1. And the anomaly is in 2010 when we had the financial crisis and the beginning of COVID, the
Right.
median rate was 4%.
Yeah.
And guess what 2020, the 20s is 6.2. So the
Okay.
median mortgage rate since all the way back to the early 70s is
Yeah.
7.1.
Yeah.
So like when somebody's waiting on rates to come down, data-driven decisions, not emotional decisions, guess what? Anything below 7.1
Yeah.
is
It's pretty
remarkable.
good. Yeah.
Well, not pretty good. Well, just remember this: a year ago, guess where we were at? 6.8 to 7.5. Like, I mean, and this year, and this is what I'm telling clients and agents, like you and I are seeing rates, well qualified buyers, refinances in the high fives. If the credit's under 700, it's conventional, probably low sixes. And I'm like, you got to be like, we have to be shouting from the rooftop. And here's the other thing. I asked a group of agents yesterday, a whole room full of agents, and I said, the Fed dropped rates. What does it mean? They couldn't tell me. They were
Yeah.
like, mortgage rates are going down. And it's like when you start educating, no, that's short-term bank-to-bank overnight lending rates. Like we have to help buyers know anytime you're in the low six, high fives, it is a remarkable time to
Yeah.
buy.
Indeed. Yeah.
All right, so number 2.
Yeah.
And
What?
here's a fun one too. So what do you think number 2 is? I'm waiting for...
Prices to come down.
That's it. Like you,
Man, I'm
didn't
good,
even-
Steve.
you didn't even know that I was going to talk about this, but hey, that's number 2. And
Right.
it's like, because there's three, and then you get a bonus, and I'm gonna share that with you real quick. But listen, this is so cool. All the way back since the 1940s, do you know that the home prices have increased 73 times, and they've only gone down negative? It's 5 times, and 2 times they were neutral, like zero. So, like, and what's crazy is, guess when the times that the market went negative? It was the financial crisis of 2008, 9, 10, 11, and 12, the recovery years. And other than that, and you can find this, like, you can find the Case-Shiller. That's all I did was I grabbed a Case-Shiller graph, and it'll literally show how that the trajectory is, the median, like the home prices and values. Frank, if you're betting on data, the data says you're not going to lose ground. And it's not a guarantee, but here's what I was sharing with the agents yesterday, Frank. And you can get this, like our friend Barry's got it. I pulled one of his graphs, which was fantastic. And in Texas, and here's what I share with agents. Do you know what the cumulative appreciation was for 5 years? People have no idea.
What
It's
is it like?
40.8%. So if I bought a $200,000 house 5 years ago, that house grew
Went up
40%. Yeah, $80,000 in 5 years.
Wow.
And then Barry's part of this survey. I pulled the numbers, and it's really cool because Barry's one of the economists. They averaged Fannie Mae. I saw a new report came out last month, and it said they're projecting. They had like the top, I think it was 20 or 30 economists. Barry was one of them, which is super cool. The average for the next 5 years was 20%. Hey there, if you're loving the tips so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss out on more cool free tips coming your way. I'd also love to hear from you. Make sure to drop a comment below and let me know what you think, or what it is you want to see next. And we'll see you on the inside. See you. Wow. So they're projecting, not only did it grow 40.8%, and for me, I look at Texas, but then it's projected another 20%. So when somebody says, I'm waiting for prices to come down, what really happens, I'm waiting for rates to come down. It's emotional, hope-based decisions as opposed to data-based decisions. And you know what I'm finding? Agents, they know this intuitively, but they don't know how to communicate it. Right. Here's the third one. And I'm not going to ask you on this one, but I'll just say it. I'm waiting for inventory to improve. And what you'll hear, and I just saw the data for us that was released from the Houston Association of Realtors. And about 3 months ago, inventory was sitting at 5.4 months, which, if you don't know what that means, it takes about 5.5 months for a new listing to sell on average. And this last report that came out this last week showed that it's now at 4.5%, 4.5 months. So what that means is buyers are getting back into the game to buy houses, and they're selling faster. Well, here's the challenge with that. If you're waiting for inventory to improve, you may wait past the buyer's advantage. And here's the 4 things of a buyer's advantage. Number 1, you can find the right house in the right location, in the right condition, at the right price. And see, I don't know about you, but Frank, whenever I remember 4.5 years ago, I bought a house because we were building our dream home and I needed a place. I actually tried to rent. I couldn't rent because I got 2 dogs, 3 kids. I mean, it was like, it was almost impossible. The market was a frenzy. I bought a house sight unseen for $35,000 over list. And I had to close in like 2.5, 3 weeks. That was the demand because there were like 7 or 8 offers.
The line of people to
dude,
buy it,
and I paid over list. I paid all the seller's expense except their realtor expense, and I had a short close. Like there was no advantage for buyers; it was all for sellers.
Right.
And in today's environment, I'm waiting for inventory to improve. The truth is, you can find the right house in the right location, condition, and price. And here's the bonus. You get seller contributions.
Right.
Like people don't realize 4 years ago that wasn't even available.
Impossible.
And now,
Right.
I get not only the right house, but I get it in the location, condition, and price. And here's the bonus. We have, last week we had a ton of people close. Frank, I had a $180,000 new home buyer buy a $180,000 house. Listen to this. They fixed the foundation. They put a new roof on, and they gave him $5,000 in seller contributions on a $180,000 home.
Yeah.
And then I had a $650,000 client put 20% down. And guess what?
Hmm.
They gave him 14,000 to cover his closing cost and prepaid items, and the house appraised for more than what he bought it for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, so it doesn't even matter the
It's a great
spectrum. Used
market.
to it was
Yeah.
like, if your first time you'll get it. Even I got $1 million, 1.2 million. Everybody is giving incentives, and so it's like, and what I wanted to do today, and chime in on this, but those are the three talking points. Listen to this, save it, go back, get it transcribed, drop it in chat, and say, give me some notes. But what I would tell you to do is this. These conversations are not just, hey, will you work with me conversations. These are conversations that are saying, hey, listen, together, let's go wake up some of the buyers that got on the fence, some of the sellers that hesitated. With real documents and data, we can build a pipeline right now because we got a tailwind. And I wanted to share that because when you have talking points, you are the expert. People will say, dude, I don't know. There's something different about Steve. I got to help because he's not just blabbing and saying I can pre-approve your clients, which we can. We're really good, but it's about empowering, equipping, partnering, and bringing value that helps them move clients forward.
Right, right. It is a team situation. I mean, we need them, they need us, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
if we can be those that provide talking points like this to help them
Oh, for
revive
sure.
a database of leads, I mean, come on, you're quite the asset, on their team. I think what a lot of people are going to be interested in, and this has been great, and we could probably just leave them with these thoughts that you provided today. But I think another episode would definitely be, Steve. Like how can I get that appointment? How can I get that presentation? How can I get in front of a group of agents? To give them this type of information. And I
Oh,
think
I
that would be
love
a
it.
fun
I
one
love it.
to discuss later.
Hey,
But
the simple answer, so we don't leave too much of a cliffhanger, and we'll do this on the next episode. But number
okay.
one is you just call them and say, hey, if I could show you how to get 6 to 8 additional leads with the list you already have, would you be open to a 15-minute conversation?
There you go.
That's it. So, and I'm not going to repeat it. Just go back, listen to it, pull it off a transcript. But that's what I did. The whole presentation that I did for these agents and everything I'm doing right now is how to create 6 to 8 opportunities in 30 days. Here's the key: with the list of people you already have.
You already have.
That's it, man. That's the money. That is the money.
That is the
You know what
money.
agents are going to say? They'll either say, "No, I'm good," but you know what I'm finding? It's my bigger agents that are saying, "Bro,
Sure,
this is
bring it.
killer," because they
Yeah, let's
need
go.
bandwidth. The smaller agents are like, "Oh, I'll do it myself," but I'm really finding that the teams. Hey, we had one agent last week reach out to 20 of her past old cold leads. Guess what? 3 of them joined a conversation that we were having, and 2 of them started moving forward.
There you
It's
go.
like game
It's
over,
good. It's
man,
a good
because they
deal.
need this help. They don't know how to do it. They
Right.
know it intuitively, but they don't have talking points to share. So,
Right. Right. Wonderful stuff, man.
hey, and
Great
listen, if
stuff.
you guys want help with it, go to jump on a call with our team at freedomplanningcall.com. Man, the team will walk you through a plan, how to reach out to the agents, help you with your talking points. Freedomplanningcall.com. We are committed to your success. Frank and I we believe this is going to be your best year ever. And
Absolutely.
we got a tailwind. The key is take action, make the calls, have conversations. And so anything worth doing is worth doing badly. Just get started.
Adios.